Hello family, and welcome to another great day at Many Roots Farm. We're in the front garden today and we're doing our fall planting. So a couple of things to keep in mind. We're going to go over our process for it and go from there. If you can, buy seeds and start plants yourself. It is much cheaper. We did not have the time to do that this year, so we bought starter plants. So you're paying for someone to plant the seed and tend to it and help it to grow and get it started for you. These were $1.29 a piece. We'll link where we bought them from in the description. The next thing we did is we placed our taller flowers in the pots to see how we wanted that to go. So we'll have a yellow, pink, another yellow, and another pink. That's just what we wanted color-wise. Then we placed our vegetables, and with the colors, the colors are the flowers. We like to mix flowers with our fruits and vegetables. It's what works for us. The next thing we did is placed our vegetables. Now, when placing your vegetables, you may want to look at companion plants. Some people swear by it, some don't. We happen to grow, when we can, we grow with a nod towards companion plants. So we try and see what works together, because that will help maximize our harvest. And what we did is, this is going to be collards, and this has 2 plants in it. We will actually put the second plant over here. So this square or tub right here is 24 inches. So we'll have 2 collard plants in that. This purple cabbage is just there as a placeholder, and I'll explain that in a minute. The other thing that we discovered is Swiss chard grows good with collards. So these plants right here are Swiss chard. So we will plant that together. So the lower growing plants will be towards the front, then medium size, then we wanted the tall ones towards the back, just because our sidewalk is right here and we wanted it to look good for us. It'll look good for the neighborhood too, but if you come at it from that, you'll see tall, then medium, and then short. Next thing, as far as planting, we put some wood mulch down. These containers are obviously very deep, and we didn't need that much planting depth. With root crops, you probably want a good 12 inches. With other things, you can go with 8 to 10 inches. So we filled in with, there's some rock at the very bottom, large rock, kind of like what we have over there. That's called river rock, and that's what we put in the bottom of these containers. Then we went up with wood chip. Now, these containers did have some zucchini and squash growing in the summer, so there's a layer of wood chip to about here, then soil, and then we added some more wood chip on top of the soil for the fall planting, because during the summer the soil did drop down lower in the pot. So to build the height back up, we just topped that soil with wood mulch, and it'll break down and become usable soil, so there's no concern there. Because time is of a factor for us today, and we don't have time to get everything fully planted, what we're doing is kind of healing in. And we've done another video that talks about healing in to protect your plant investment. That's what we're doing here, and we'll do with the rest of these pots until we have time to actually plant them. What we've done, ideally, we would make soil and put soil in it. But this time out, we don't have that kind of time. So we're using just leaf mulch, pure straight leaf mulch. At some point in the season, we may throw some sand on top to help with drainage and let the worms work it in. But for right now, we're planting in leaf mulch. Now, something that we're going to do this year is we place the pot in the spot we want, then we add leaf mulch around it. Now, haven't done this green tub, obviously, but that's what we did there, okay? After that, you water in the leaf mulch really good. So that'll help the plant because it'll have moist soil to go into, and it'll make it easier to plant. Once we water really good, that will lock in the leaf mulch, and we'll be able to pick this up, and then you've got a nice square for the plant. You just pop it out of this container, put it in your little hole there. The hole is prearranged, and you're good to go. So like I said, this cabbage is just a placeholder until we get this one divided. One of these will stay there and one will go over here. This Swiss chard has, let's see, 1, 2, 3 plants in that pot, and there are more over in this pot. So we'll divide those up, probably finger stick them and pack them in to spread it out over this area. And of course, when we plant them, we'll throw some plant food, probably plant tone in the bottom of the pot, and that will be our fall planting. So this is what we're into today. We'd love to know what you're planting this fall. Have a great day and go play in the dirt.